así corto, 3 páginas. ¿Está bien si lo hago en inglés? Okay. So lo voy a leer porque I feel like I might miss something out of what happened. I saw. Okay. Okay, so I named it My Second Chance, and then it was Friday, 4th of March. It's 2 months and 3 weeks ago when this happened. It was just like a regular day. We were in school, and then, we were gonna play against Pasadena that day, and the television was gonna go and record them because I guess they were doing good or something. And then 2:30 came around, and then everybody was pretty hyped about it. And then we like this school year, our team didn't do that good, but we still had hope we would beat Pasadena because they were like our rivals, I guess. And then after school, I was with my friend Albert, Jose, and Christian, some guys from school, and then we were walking to Albert's truck. We went to my house, and then there, I put FIFA for them so they could play while I would change, and then we ate, and we headed out. While we were in the truck, my friend Jose put some rap beats, and we were just busting the floor, doing the guy thing. And then, honestly, I can't remember anything. I only got where they scored both goals, and they said the accident happened towards the end of second half, which I don't remember starting. We were 3-2, and we had the game in our hands. Okay, I don't know if they have the video. This is the video was recorded by the news. I came on the news also, celebrity for once. That's me in the pink right there. These are the 2 goals.
Desafortunadamente, el tercer gol del juego terminó con una lamentable lesión para el portero de South Houston, Marco de la Garza, quien tuvo que abandonar el terreno de juego en camilla. Nuestras oraciones están con el jugador, quien sufrió una convulsión, y a raíz de este incidente se tuvo que cancelar el partido. Y de todo corazón le deseamos una pronta recuperación a Marco, y nos dicen que mañana será dado de alta del hospital, así que ánimo.
So that happened, and then they said it took 10 people to control me because, I don't know, I was having it was a concussion followed by a couple of seizures, so it was pretty bad. And then from there, they took me in an ambulance to Bayshore, which was the closest hospital, but they couldn't do anything because they didn't have the doctors for it. So after that, I was escorted to Texas Children, where I spent 4 days. I was unconscious for 6 hours, and then until I got to Texas Children. The only thing I remember was waking up at Texas Children in a bed, like 2 tubes inside of me. One was sucking out the water and the other one's for me to breathe. And I had a neck brace. And then that's that. So I woke up to my mom and my dad holding my hands. And then I looked up at them and a tear came out because I couldn't do much. I was... So when they took the tubes out, I was asleep, or they had me asleep. I woke up to having a neck brace, and then I guess I was awake when they were gonna take the neck brace off because I heard the lady tell me if they wanted me for her to take it off or whatever. And then in the bed I threw up because I couldn't eat anything or consume anything. I was then, from there, they had me in a room and I was escorted to another one. And then by then I was like sort of awake. The room had like a really good view from there. And then they had a TV and an Xbox, which I couldn't use, because then they would give me a headache, so I was like, what's the point? I was trying to play some FIFA. So I mean, being there was just relaxed time, and then I had a couple people visit me. I would wake up and just lay there because I couldn't think yet or do anything, so I would just fall back asleep. Luckily, I didn't lose my memory as in who was who, but it was a pretty bad accident. the hospital would give me food, which was decent, and then they would take me some Subway or Chick-fil-A, and then I couldn't eat it because if I did, I would throw up, so it was bad. They gave me some medicine for my nausea, which is the throwing up. It would only work at times though. For the last 2 days being at the hospital, which was a Sunday and a Monday, there would be a doctor that would go check up on me and like check my balance and everything. And then I was still no good, but by Monday, 7th of March in the afternoon, I was out. But before I left, I remember sitting at the window, looking outside and thinking about how everything just happened all of a sudden. It was just crazy. So I went home, and then I was supposed to be monitored while I sleep, I guess. So I slept at my parents' room, and then Tuesday passed, and it was just there. Waking up Wednesday morning, I woke up with back pain. So at night I returned. It was like it got tight, like from my back all the way to my legs, where I couldn't walk. So we had to go back to the hospital. That night, my mom and dad got mad because they were gonna release me, and I couldn't walk yet. So they made the doctors change their mind. So I stayed that night, and then I got released the next day, where they gave me this thing that old people use. I feel old, so this is my card. That's what I used when I was hurt. From there, I would wake up every morning, and like once or twice a day, I would walk around the house with this. And then I remember every time I walk with it, my mom would be behind me, monitoring me. And then all I heard from her was her crying, walking behind me till I was done. And I would just go back and lay down. It was pretty sad. As the day went, every day I got better till next week. I don't recall when, but I think it was like a Wednesday at night. I was about to go to sleep, but before I put some Carrie Job on my phone, and then there I just picked up my hands and I prayed. I promised God that if He gave me a chance and made me feel better, that I would change my ways of living, because I think I was doing pretty bad. I don't think. I mean, life is rough, and then growing up, especially, because you go through a lot of stuff. But I know God's amazing, and this ain't the only accident He's saved me from, but it's the most recent and the most dangerous I've been through. Life for me is like a puzzle where sometimes you find the right piece and everything falls in place, but other times you can't find it. And also times where the piece has the same shape as the one that's supposed to go there, and you put it, but you can't seem to finish because it don't seem right. Sometimes it takes someone or something to lead to why it doesn't go there. So now I'm gonna explain why I named it My Second Chance. After that, my dad had told me of a story of a friend he had that he was just in the street, and then some other guy came and punched him and knocked him out, and he hit his head on the sidewalk and got a seizure and whatever. And then that was life for him. In other situations where there's been also concussions followed by seizures, but they've gotten like a cut in the brain where it's like they have to get a surgery. Luckily, mine wasn't that big where they say it will heal by itself. So my second chance, because God allowed me to live and give life another chance, but live it properly. I don't know how many people tonight have been through a situation where you haven't been at best with God and have let Him down, but tonight, I know God is willing to forgive you and let you do things right from now on. You don't need a wake-up call like mine, and I know it's hard to be good with God and do as He says, but I know everybody could do it. If not, we wouldn't be here. And I had a text, but my friend's recording, so that's pretty much it.